Alright guys, today we're going to be going over if Yinlin was worth it. Y'all seem to really like the video on Calcharo, so I thought I'd keep this series going and going on with the next character in the list, which was Yinlin, Calcharo's wife. I know you're all jealous, but it's canonical. So Yinlin is another 5-star unit. She is the first limited unit that I've personally summoned on. I skipped Jian for obvious reasons, that he's lame. So I skipped him. I pulled her all free to play with her weapon. So keep in mind, I do have her weapon. Mainly, all it really does is give you some attack and you get the crit rate off the weapon. So it's not like that crazy. It does help damage quite a bit, but her actual gameplay and how she feels is going to be the same regardless. I'm going to take us on over to a boss. Sorry, we don't do edits, so you get to see me with allergies. It's been bad lately. Anyway, we're going to go over to this boss. You'll get to see kind of her kit, and I'll show you exactly how her gameplay works. There's a few things that I don't think were super well explained, and I didn't see anyone else talking about it, so I'll just go over layman's terms how she works. So to start off, she has a pretty normal, easy string for fighting, right? She fights with her puppet, and she does that nice little combo, right? Pretty straightforward. The key is at the start of the combo, before it goes, you want to use your E, right? AoE, go into your combo, and then right here, you slam down, and you get your E stack again. Doing that will pretty much get you your full resonance meter, or whatever they call it, and that will give you your charged attack. Now, when you have your charged attack, what you want to do is you want to let it go off. It will mark all your opponents, and then you can ult them to do big damage, and then swap off to the next unit. That's kind of what her game plan is. I'll kind of show you that on this guy. So you start off with that one. Mess up the parry, of course. Pairing with characters like this can be a little difficult. Keep that in mind, unless you're super intentional about it. Her dash attack is pretty satisfying. I like it a lot. So yeah, you're going to use the charge attack. Boom, don't have ult, so swap to him. Now you'll notice when I hit, she'll hit, because she's an off-field DPS. And then you get to see Calcharo do Calcharo things. Let's see, I don't want to kill the boss yet. I really wanted to swap back to Yinlin and get her. I'm not going to get it. Yinlin's intro skill is really, really cool too. So that's kind of what her, basic gameplay loop is like. You just swap back and forth. She does the off-field DPS stuff. What's nice is she's also pretty good when she's on field. As you saw, she did pretty great damage. I'm about to get into a new world tier. So obviously I'm doing a bit more damage than I should, but keep in mind I don't have her echoes fully leveled up or anything. So that's still a work in progress. So that's something that y'all would want to know. See if I can proc her intro skill. I can show it to you. Use good old Verena. Verena doesn't have anything leveled. She is pretty weak. There we go. I like that little kick the puppet at him thing. I think it's fun. She just has really clean animations. I know some people have been talking about how they feel like the characters that are on the way that have been leaked have better animations than her. I just think that's a bunch of crap. Her animations are pretty unique. She fights with the puppet, it's on a chain, she's very fluid and moves around very fast. I did see the new characters, we will make videos talking about those, but I think for the most part, she for sure is, she's great. I think she's better. I think she's cooler looking than Qinshi and Zhongli. I think if you're going to play Calcharo, you need her quite a bit. I think Calcharo is very fun, but the worst part about Yinlin has been that I don't really want to play Calcharo now, because I'd rather just use Yinlin. I don't know if that's specifically because I'm in the honeymoon phase on Yinlin, and I only want to use her, but that's just kind of how I feel at the moment. She's just so good, and she does everything pretty much AoE, that I'd rather just use her. Check this out. Boop. Pop the ult. It's just so satisfying. She has a really, really cool ult. That's another thing. If you want to stare at a cool ult animation, obviously people are staring at this one because of that. In terms of overworld use, I don't know. I think she's worth it, guys. I'd rather see her running around than any other character in the game. Like, and I think most people are probably in that boat. She has a really, really cool looking design. She's got like this two-tone color thing going on her skin with like the red shoulders. She has a lot of like cool jewelry. She looks rich. The elf ears is kind of unique. I feel like most gacha games I don't really see elf ears going on. She has like the sparkle eyes. She's just really cool. I think they did really well on her design. And the fact that she's a perfect match for my favorite male character is even better because she buffs his electro damage a lot. Like, she makes him hit so much harder than he hit before. You combine that with Verena's, like, unconditional buff, and, like, your characters have never hit harder in their lives, which is really, really entertaining. Taking them into the end game content, I haven't had a whole lot of luck with it yet, specifically because I'm not high enough level really to do the full end game. Like, I've beaten Tower of Adversity, but I haven't beaten like the part that resets yet, just because my teams aren't strong enough. I only have like this team built. None of my other teams are even close to being done. So she just has such good animations. I don't know what else to say, guys. Like, I'll show you what my build looks like on her so you can see. But I have 71% crit rate, 162% crit damage. I have her String Master at 60. I'm running the full Void Thunder set. I got a crit rate piece, electro damage with no crit stats, another electro damage with no crit stats, Spectral Prism, and Fission Junkrock both attack with a little bit of crit, but not really enough to warrant what they are. I've been pretty shafted on Echoes, I'm not going to lie. My luck on this game has actually just been abysmal in general. The luckiest part I've had is on these Yinlin pulls, where I did get really unlucky and lost 50-50 to R1, Calcharo. However, that led to me getting her literally in the next 10 pull, so I got both of them like right away, which was cool. So you could say I'm lucky or unlucky. It's about the same point. And yeah, I think she's completely worth it. I think you guys should get her. I think she's super fun. If you want to see kind of what the future characters are going to look like before you make your decision, I'll probably make a video on that today, going over the leaks just so people can see, because I don't care. I'm going to cover them. Hopefully I don't get in trouble for it, but I haven't heard anything saying that I will. So peace out, guys. Thanks for watching, and be on the lookout for the next video.